What's up? Yo, bro, check your messages. Yo, I know, so much cracking, so much. I'm actually so late on this stream because there is so much going on. There is so much going on. Check my messages. All right. What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh my gosh, it's way out of my price range. Bro, it's already up too much for me, man. You gotta get to me earlier. You gotta get to me earlier. This thing's gonna have to fly on its own. Gotta get to me earlier. What's going on? What's going on? What's up, Jeremy? Man, so much going on. I forgot I set a live stream. It's my 1 year anniversary on YouTube, guys. Hey, and with that being said, join my Patreon, bro, because I'm gonna be live streaming a lot more in there. What's up? Oh, thanks so much. Thank you. Yeah, man, it's Stair. What's going on, guys? What is going on? Live from Via Angostura, Argentina. I have a Media Luna state um, in an hour or two where you have coffee and dessert in the middle of the day. Um, I love that here. You have coffee and dessert before dinner. It's like a kid's paradise. That's why the kids are so happy out here. You get to have dessert before dinner. What's everybody? Well, how's everybody doing? I just dropped some alpha in my Patreon. I'm not even in. I don't even want to talk about it anywhere else but my Patreon right now. Incredible entry on this BNB play has to do with Elon Musk and CZ. Um. So yeah, join that. Links in the description of my channel. Um. I'm watching the Rocket Room here live. Listening on the drive back from work. All right, let's go. Yeah, I should be talking. Yeah, we got so much going on with. I'm watching. I'm looking at Elon Musk's X page, just trying to see what's going on with this guy. Um. Also, in other news, Tom Lee urges Bitmine shareholders to approve share increase ahead of January. Yikes! I need to actually. Coin desk. Create. So much going on, guys. Yeah, man. Was it 747 in the building? What's up? Yeah. What's up, Shawan? Yeah, a lot of stuff going on, guys. The market's heating up. I think we're going to see a rally to the upside. Probably Bitcoin probably go to 100 and some K, but then it will probably come crashing down, I think. I think Q1 is going to be a little weird. I think this Q1 is going to be a little weird. Um I'm looking at USD1 right now. Here's my long-term plays right now. Here's my conviction plays right now. USD1 on Solana has to do with uh the World Liberty Financial meta with Bonk Fund and all this stuff happening with all that. Releasing a video on that shortly. But pretty much Anon, who is the leader of Pump Fund, he's been so quiet recently. The last 30 or 60 days, he hasn't done any kind of interviews or anything. Usually this guy's everywhere doing interviews, this and that and the other thing. And folks are wondering why he's not promoting Pump Fund. Guys, it sounds like he's in a massive lawsuit, federal lawsuit. Word is that Trump is behind it, trying to just end Pump Fund so he can usher in Bonk.Fund with World Liberty Financial and Radium partnership. That's happening. I mean, the tech there's tweets from what's this guy's name? Zach something. What the hell is this guy's name? Uh, Ansem just called the Nick Shorley coin on Zora. Um, where is this? Zach. Yeah, that's his name. Zach Witkoff. Zach Witkoff, who is the CEO and co-founder of World Liberty Financial, says proud moment for USD1 World Liberty Financial ecosystem. Binance has introduced a 20% APR flexible earn promotion for USD1 holders. I mean, they're partnering with CZ guys. They partnered with them. That's why they pardoned him to push World Liberty Financial stuff. 6 hours ago, Zach Witkoff, co-founder of World Liberty Financial, says the future of payments and settlement will be digital, but it must be trusted. USD1 World Liberty Financial is built around the full backing, regulatory alignment, and real utility for institutions and retail moving capital globally. You know, insane. Yeah, it's right here. It's right here, guys. Take a look. There it is right there. Just read it off to you. CTR, CXTR from hey from London. What's up, bro? Like and subscribe. Join my Patreon, bro. Good to see you. Link is in the description. Hey, Shawan, can you pin the my Patreon in the description? I don't know if you're still here. Yeah, this is gonna be huge, man. It's gonna be huge. Enjoy. Thanks, Shawan. Yeah, you can pin it. Just pin it. Um, Bitcoin at 89.8. Bitcoin at 89.8 right now. Stayer's still grinding, man. Stair, man. I got 2,500 subscribers on YouTube, monetized. Got a couple popping Telegram channels. My Patreon is growing quickly. And I mean, I don't have 100,000 subscribers, but I don't think I need that much to move charts. And we're definitely doing that. I got some crazy alpha in my Patreon group right now. Let me go ahead and pin that. May I pin? I can pin. Hold on, let me pin this. Actually, I'm gonna say it. Okay, I could do it. Okay, so I'm gonna say it, and so I can pin it because people are gonna think it's your Patreon. um, Shawan. Uh, yeah, man. I mean, I think I guys. So I've been working so hard. I'm trying to go live more. But the last few days has been incredible education. Um, there's this huge fly in here. Um, yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, he's still in here, but the flies in Argentina are huge, but they don't bite you, which is odd. Um, because they're really loud, and I come from South Jersey, where the land of the greenhead flies. Greenheads, like if you have a fly that's like this big flying around you, you're like, holy, this thing's about to freak. The greenhead flies bite you, and it itches worse than mosquito bites. What's up, Delroy? Henry, what's going on, dude? Um, but I think this year, 2026, we think it's just gonna be a dead bear market year. I don't think so. I think this is going to be a year of just complete building. If we are in fact in a bear market, I think we're not going to be in it for long. Um, I think we've already been in a bear market for a while. It's now becoming more and more clear. And even Benjamin Cowan said it himself. He said, you know, oh, and also, what's his name? Shit, what's his name? Oh, the other guy that's usually bearish. Gareth Salloway. Gareth Salloway. So Benjamin Cowan and Gareth Salloway are in agreement that if we are in a bear market, we're not going to drop much lower than 69,000. We're not going to drop lower than the previous bull market highs of 66 to 69,000. If we do drop lower than that, it'll be just a wick. And I think, they think, I think, that we're gonna once we do that, we're gonna head much higher. And I think, that's why I say this Q1 is going to be very, very odd in the fact that it looks like we're about to pump to like 107,000 from here, and that would be an insane rally. I think a lot of us are going to make some really good money on meme coins and things like that. If you're trying to short the market, you're going to get wrecked. I think what $100 million worth of shorts were just liquidated this morning. I saw in the Rocket Room today that there are some people complaining that they got wrecked on shorts. Shout out Zoo. I think Zoo said that. I wouldn't be shorting. I wouldn't be long in this market. I would be looking for micro opportunities in meme coins, meaning opportunities where you can get in under 50K market cap and hold. I have done this with USD1. I've done this with another coin on BNB that I'm not yet ready to talk about just yet. Um, but my Patreon group knows about it. Um, and I did that with Barely Legal, man. I bought a few percent of Barely Legal under a 20K market cap. So you just get stuck in profit. You're just sitting there in profit. I'm 7 8x up on Barely Legal. And this is what you got to do in this market is buy super super low and in good narratives that have a chance to absolutely pump and that's what you're going to do. And so I'm sticking with Trump narratives and Elon narratives right now. Those are the ones that are easiest to read, lowest risk, highest reward. Again, Um, look at USD1 on Solana. That's under 100K market cap. Under 100K market cap. This thing will absolutely fly once World Liberty Financial starts to really show you that they really want to take over this meme coin market. What's up, Michael's Experience? And so so that is my strategy right now. That is my thesis. I do believe CZ got pardoned to help Trump World Liberty Financial, and in conjunction with Bonk Fund and also Radium, to take over the meme coin space this year. So any kind of USD1 meme coins that are coming, World Liberty Financial backed meme coins, I am buying them. Also, CZ has a book that's coming out. 70% chance that it's coming out in January, and there's some bullish narratives around that. And then you got Elon Musk. He should be playing his video game today. Um, uh, well, on PoE2, but there's also a good chance that he may play another game called Diablo, which would actually tank barely legal coins, meme coins. But it's a longer term narrative. Honestly, barely legal. I mean, you could hold it till the fall. I wasn't planning on doing that. I was telling my barely legal OG chats. I was like, man, I wasn't planning on holding this till the fall midterm elections, but this is a political coin. It's not just the gaming side of it with Elon Musk username being barely legal. It's not just that. It's also the hype leading up to the midterm elections in the US in the fall, and Elon has been very vocal about that. And should he say the name barely legal in one of his rants against fraud in the US, barely legal will absolutely go insane. Um, you know, so right now, barely legal is at like a 60 some K market cap. I would get in. It's a speculative play, but it's pretty safe at these levels. And, this thing will probably 10, 20x. You're looking at 600 to 800K in the low end. 1 to 2 million on the high end market cap. On Barely Legal OG, Michael Experience says he has $100 in that play. So, that's pretty much my thesis is that I'm not going against the Fed this year. Last year I did. Last year I was like, well, the Bitcoin halving is 18 months past, 18 months past the Bitcoin halving is October. So, we're going to have an alt season. I was saying that all this past year. 2025, I was dead wrong. A lot of us were wrong. It turns out the Fed and institutions have gained so much control of crypto that, you're just gonna have to pay attention to what they're doing now. Okay. I didn't lose a lot of money because Matt Fury meme coins I did so well in. I'm trying to think of Grippy I did so well in. um but so Grippy was in October, so since then hasn't really been much going on. We had a couple failed launches for the Christmas coins. Christmas seasonal coins, I never liked them, but we tried. I was on a team that really tried. um what else did I miss on? I missed on White Whale. Totally faded White Whale. At 1 million, it was like 1 million or 2 market cap. Faded it. I faded all the other tokens except for the one on base that I knew, the dev that was running it. It kind of fell flat. Not his fault. Um, I am really considering buying DCAing into Bonk. Honestly, I probably will be doing that. I haven't started doing that yet. I've been DCAing into Bitcoin. It's safe at these levels. I mean, the furthest it drops down to 69K. All right, great. I'll take a temporary, unrealized loss on that if I'm going to be DCAing in. I think it's going to come right back up. And I'm trying to get to a few Bitcoin before we head over 100,000 again on the long term. I think we're gonna hit 100 and some thousand in the next coming couple weeks. And, I really do think so. It's going to be a really cool rally, but then I think we're going to reverse, and they're just gonna wreck longs. Because you think about all the leverage longs that are going to pile up at 107. Should we have a rally? People are, oh, it's back. And I really do think you think about the institutions, think about all the folks that are in play and in cahoots with each other now in crypto that are major institutions that have been, PvPing each other and also market making and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Um, I think those guys are going to be licking their chops at 107 to send Bitcoin down to the previous bull market highs of 69K back in 2021. I think they're going to do that. And am I going to put in a short for that? Probably not. I've been doing really well staying out of trouble. I've been doing really well staying out of trouble. My strategies, I'm in meme coins, for the most part, other outside of Bitcoin, and I hold some ETH and I hold some Avalanche and things like that. But I did let go of all my altcoins. I know this is the time to buy blood while it's in the street, but guys, we don't know exactly what is going to uh 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 take off for altcoins. We don't really know, and it's a guessing game right now because there's what, I don't know, freaking 100,000 of them, 100,000 altcoins right now. How do you know which one's going to pump? But the one you're going to buy, the one you're going to DCA into right now, you're going to have bias against because this is probably your baby, and this is what you want to pump and everything like that. And the chances of you being wrong are very high. Um, I'd rather follow narratives. I'd rather follow narratives that are going to be dominating 2026. And think about what's going on. The US is in $38 trillion worth of debt. They're facing 1.2 trillion in in interest payments on that debt. Um, Trump is talking a lot about repricing gold. He's talking a lot about having stable coins uh, take over, pay off the U.S. debt by spreading them out across the countries that use our dollar. Keep in mind, guys, we own the pipeline of the world financial currency. I mean, we're running it because everybody's using our dollar through SWIFT. That's the pipeline of world liquidity. Meaning, if you're a country in the world, 95% of them, um, if you're going to do something big, financially for your country, you're going to have to do it through the U.S. dollar. And what's crazy is here's the pressure that Trump's facing. Here's the pressure that the U.S. is facing is that BRICS, which is Turkey, Brazil, China, Russia. I think there's another country in there. They have formed an alliance to where they're slowly bleeding the purchasing power of the U.S. dollar. They're doing it right now. They're not trying to tank it because they still have a lot of assets in the US dollar, so they'd be hurting themselves. But over the course of a few years, they are going to render the US dollar impotent, almost, just it's not going to be the lead currency anymore. And so Trump is up against something right now. He really, really, really wants to end the US debt, and the only way he sees he can do that is two ways: is the U.S. currency, excuse me, the stable coins, having the U.S. kind of have the dollar backed by stables. And he's looking for USD1, his stable coin. Remember, that's Trump's stable coin, the USD1, the World Living Financial stable coin. He wants that to take over USDC as the number one stable coin. And if he's able to do that, not only is he going to um, have himself be the reason why we got out of debt in the U.S., but and he gets to brand that whole process as a Trump process that he brought us out. But he's also going to be filthy rich. Um, and what does that mean? Well, to me, and here's another thing: is that their U.S. World Liberty Financial is in, you know, the meme coin space. They already did Trump. They already did Melania coin, but now they have Barron heading up the meme coin side of World Liberty Financial, and they're starting to make some serious plays. One of them being USC1, and at any time they can throw a bunch of money into USD1, the meme coin. Something else is pumping today that I totally missed was USD season. USD season just came out like 3 hours ago. It's at 298K market cap. Yeah, pumped to 547. USD1. It's USD1 season. If you want to take a look at this, USD1 season that just came out. That's not the coin I'm talking about, USD1 that I'm in, but this just came out, USD1. So season. So I mean, you can see the narrative starting to take off. This narrative is starting to take off, guys. I am placing my bet um into this one, USD, because once it went to a 350K market cap. This is being pushed by some people. I'm not on the team or anything, but I'm throwing my hat in the ring because I really do think that this is gonna take off. Um, you know, Let's check on barely legal. Barely legal 59K. See, people are impatient. They start swing trading this. They start swing trading this. We went to 244K. Um, but people are impatient on what Elon's gonna do. So they're swing trading this. They keep getting out early and stuff. Um, but yeah, you got USD one. See what Elon is talking about. Somali TikToker threatens Elon's muscle. I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about him too much. He about to die. What's this bitch? Hmm. Yikes. Yikes. So yeah, we're waiting on Elon. Um, there's a couple other plays out there. There is a couple other plays out there that I got into only because I know the devs. Um, we'll see what happens. You can't really say okay, this is gonna pump because I know the dev. I'm no one saying that, but I'm probably gonna do another live stream tonight. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, man, but fully entrenched. But again, I am staying out of trouble because I am not leveraged long or short on Bitcoin or Ethereum. I don't think that's the way to go in this market, guys. I don't think you're going to make any money. I think you're going to be stressed out. Never leverage trade unless you're absolutely doing that like 20 hours a day. Like you need like you can't casually leverage trade and make money. I'm sorry to say, guys. Even if you have a stop loss and all that stuff, I mean, unless you're absolutely sure something's about to happen that's going to send it long or short and you trade accordingly, I don't do it. It's just best to be patient, wait for really good alpha, wait for really good narratives. Join my Patreon, man. I mean, I'm going to be going live in there a lot more. I dropped a video in there today. I dropped a lot of alpha, some gamble plays in there. I'm kind of doing more there because it's underground. It's a lot more fun because Bro, just because I'm in meme coins and I talk about meme coins a lot, I get called a scammer. Oh, you're a scam. When a coin doesn't work out that I talk to you about that I invested into, that I may have lost money into, oh, say you're a scammer, so I'm like, I kind of like, I like Patreon because it's like a real community, a tight knit community. And I mean, we're pretty tight knit in here. It's just, it's out of the public eye and we're able to actually like move things and do things. Um so I like I'm there a lot, so a lot of my alpha will be posted there first, and it's just better you see it there first, and then Rocket Room will see it. um and Inner Circle, I think I'm going to put another tier on Patreon to kind of transition the Inner Circle into, and then I'll have a Discord as well. So yeah, man. Yeah, so I'm pretty pumped. I'm pretty pumped. We're really, really doing some good business. Um, I just wanted to pop in here for a second. I will be going live later. Um, and I don't know if it's going to be on here or on Patreon, to be honest with you. So everybody, again, start. It's not a lot of it's dude. It's and you get to support me. It's $20 a month. You get to support me. And I'm also sharing some stuff in the coming days about Argentina, what I found out, how I'm liking it, how I'm getting on here. And in terms of if I plan to live here or not in long term. And yeah, it's just really, really cool stuff, man. It's really cool stuff. Um, but yeah, man. What else? Is there anything else I wanted to cover? That is about it. Yeah, that is about it. So yeah, so these live streams will be an hour tops usually, maybe less. But my Patreon streams are going to be a little bit or a lot longer, more detailed, more alpha. I will be more vague on here. Unless there's something I really want you to know, right? But that's about it. I'm gonna get out of here, but I'm gonna live stream a little bit. I'm gonna go get something to eat with the